Last time on the Moto, inside the outdoors. At every national this year, Ryan Dungey has finished second in Moto 1 and watched the overall slip away in Moto 2. Budds Creek was no different, as he spent the last 25 minutes of Moto 2 breathing in the dust off Chad Reed's back tire.
You know, it's clearly faster than I can get around him.
Myself, I work way too hard to not go out there and give it my best and to win.
By charging past Mike Alessi and sticking with the top three, Kevin Windham once again showed the determination that has made him an American motocross legend.
Unbelievable.
As round 5 will be held at elevation of over a mile high, fitness and bike preparation become top concerns. For many riders, the coming rounds will also be a final audition. Josh Grant and Mike Alessi will soon be free agents in a hurting economy.
Where's the number 800 of Mike Alessi?
Come on, you can do it. Come on, Mike, go.
For the men and women who work in this building every day, their explicit goal has eluded them.
KTM hasn't won a major championship in the US, and that's what we want to do. We want to make KTM the strongest team out there.
First and foremost, we're a product-driven company, and the product is designed to win races, period. You can't really call yourself ready to race if your product isn't ready to race, and you can't call your product ready to race unless it can go out and win races and win championships.
It is a world of parts, tools, and machines, but the most valuable resource is people. Before the 2011 season, KTM hired Roger DeCoster. As a racer, he won 5 world championships. As Suzuki's team manager, he and his team of technicians won multiple titles as well. Most recently in 2009 and 2010. That same team of technicians followed him to KTM.
I have a lot of respect for Roger and what he's done and where he moved Suzuki. When we first went there, I mean, you couldn't get anyone to ride for us. So I thought it would be the best thing for me to go with him. And it would be a whole new challenge coming to KTM.
It's a really good feeling to have the guys that followed me, and I never thought I would have tears in my eyes about this, but for me, it's all my life, and it just feels so good to have the guys follow me and be behind me 100%, because it did not look like coming to KTM was an easy choice.
At DeCoster's word, Ian Harrison and others left the championship team and went to a team that had never won. It is an opportunity for huge success or failure.
Part of it is scary, yeah. Yeah. But sometimes it's good to be a little scared. You have something to lose. Makes you perform higher, makes you perform better.
For the 2011 outdoor season, the fate of Roger DeCoster and KTM is tied to rider Mike Alessi. At round 1, Mike crashed in practice and suffered a concussion. He would be forced to sit out the first 2 rounds of this season, ending any hopes he or KTM had of a championship.
It was such a blow to the team, second practice, to lose it all the hard work, and you don't understand how devastating it is.
It has been 4 weeks since Hangtown, and Mike has raced 4 motos at both High Point and Budds Creek. In 3 of those motos, Mike started in first and then finished outside the top 3.
Alessi drops to the number 4 spot. What about Mike Alessi's endurance? We know that he missed 4 motos of racing.
Coming into Colorado, Mike must continue to pursue the fitness he had before the crash.
The most important thing to us on a Monday is racing results.
I feel I have probably the best crew in the industry and the best crew I've worked with in all those years. And I need to be really careful to keep the quality at this level.
Take a little rest or no?
Nope.
Alessi's contract is up this year, and KTM has made it clear that they want a championship. In the coming rounds, Mike must prove that he is capable of winning.
We have a professional race team for this year with the best technicians. It's up to us now, up to Mike, to take those components and turn it into wins. Why spend all that money on a rider that is failing? You don't continue to invest thousands of dollars in parts for that.
A championship is not won in a single year. It is a process. Mike has found himself in a similar stage of the process with his longtime rival, Josh Grant. Last year, Grant's season ended with a shoulder injury that required 2 surgeries. After signing a 1-year contract with Factory Honda, Josh tore his ACL at round 2 of the Supercross season. His knee required 2 surgeries as well.
4 surgeries in 1 year. It sucks that our sport's so brutal like that. Sitting at home, having all the doubt of, all right, when am I gonna be back riding, and am I gonna be back to the same speed?
Grant will be a free agent this coming off season. After 5 months on the couch, he has the difficult task of proving to Factory Honda that he is worth another year of their support.
One of my lifelong dreams was to be on a Honda. As an amateur, I was always on a Honda, racing for Honda Houston, then moving up to Geico, trying to keep a ride that I've always dreamed to have. So kind of at that point where I gotta live on the edge again and take those chances. If I don't go out and do good, that isn't an option. This is Wyatt. He was born September 27th. And a blessing for Ashley and I. It's not just about you anymore, it's about your family, and Wyatt drives me every morning to get up and want to go out and do what I need to do.
Trying to support a family on a dirt bike is a gamble. But Grant does have a good example to follow. Kevin Windham has been riding for Honda while Grant has been injured. And few men have worn the hats of racer, father, and husband better than Windham.
Tater cake. Hey, tater cake.
Oh, mwah. Hey, babe. Yeah, babe, what'd you see?
No.
What is it? So what is that? What?
I've always just tried to follow his footsteps because he's made a really good name for himself and has had a really long and successful career. No matter what, you go to any race and you're gonna hear everybody cheer for K-Dub.
You got it? What you need? You gonna break something. I can see it already. Oh, don't throw it, please.
Due to health concerns, 33-year-old Windham has not raced a full outdoor season since 2007. Round 4 at Budds Creek was Josh Grant's first race back, and it was scheduled to be Windham's last.
I was sitting at the lake, I had a beer in my hand, I was rocking in a chair, you know. I just gotten finished wakeboarding. Josh Grant calls, and he says, hey, what you doing? And I'm all hanging out at the lake. What are you doing? He's all, I'm riding. He said, why don't you come ride with me this weekend? And all of a sudden it dawned on me that I hadn't anything better to do that weekend than go race a motorcycle. I said, you know what? I can go race this weekend. As soon as I hung up with Josh Grant, I called Eric Kehoe and I said, hey, guys, are you sitting down? And he's all like, yeah, why? What's going on? I'm like, I think I want to race Colorado. Can we make it happen? And he said, yeah.
Coming up next.
Roger wants a Chad Reed, a Ryan Dungey, a Ryan Villapoto.
At Thunder Valley, contract negotiations begin. But for both Josh Grant and Mike Alessi, building a strong resume proves to be an unpredictable endeavor.
Come on, you can do it! Come on, Mike, go!
In many ways, the lush scenery surrounding Denver, Colorado appears to be a land of plenty. There is enough water and sunshine to support huge forests and wildlife. But at over a mile high, this abundant land has one deficiency: oxygen. The altitude at Thunder Valley, Colorado presents a major problem for riders and mechanics alike.
The rider's heart rate is immediately higher because you can't breathe. So that means that you're gonna have less energy to ride. Then obviously the bikes, because they don't get any air, they're slow, like really slow. And so that means that you have to ride the bike harder with less energy. It's hard, bottom line. You're good, though. You're fine. You and Dungey, Wyndham, and Grant are all on the same second.
Behind me.
Reed, more than almost a second.
Villapoto?
I didn't even see Villapoto's name. What am I thinking? I'm gonna go look at Villapoto's. I didn't even see his lap time. Last. What the happened? Something happened.
Only when you land.
Hard, yeah.
When you land hard, it cuts out.
Villapoto dead last in that one. What? He like DNF practice or something.
Maybe something on his bike.
In the first practice, Ryan landed and the bike cut out a little bit. So we replaced all the major electrical system in the bike, and then it still did it. We're like baffled by it, but we have no time.
We're gonna change the coil, the logger, and the engine. That's all that's left.
We have an hour and 8 minutes until the first call.
Team Kawasaki must take apart and rebuild Ryan Villapoto's bike in 1 hour. While mechanical failure is a universal problem that riders face, a team of factory-trained technicians is a privilege very few riders enjoy. The Alessis enjoy that privilege this year. But as far as next year is concerned, there are no guarantees.
You think you can stay here, or what do you think? You can get any sort of indication?
I think that they want a first, second place guy, you know?
Well, I know they're talking to Dungey, yeah.
But I mean, I know Roger, you know, and Roger wants a Chad Reed, a Ryan Dungey, a Ryan Villapoto.
Right. Well, that's it, those three.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're not there right now, you know? I think that he rides a Honda good.
Josh Grant and Mike Alessi are both without a contract for next year, and the factory Honda ride is up for grabs. The battle for Honda's attention is only the most recent in a long list of conflicts between Josh Grant and Mike Alessi. 2 years ago, Mike came to Thunder Valley 3 weeks out of knee surgery, hoping to earn some championship points. His knee was rebroken that day when he and Grant came together on the track. The knee injury that kept Grant on the sideline for the first 3 rounds of the outdoors occurred in a crash involving Mike's brother, Jeff Alessi.
If you start thinking that you want to come out and cut Josh Grant off, your start's gone. You're going to blow it. You're going to destroy your start. If you just come out straight, balanced, and perfect, I promise you have the whole shot.
Amidst this scramble to build a reputation in a day, Kevin Wyndham is the anomaly. Wyndham might have the most unique contract in the history of the sport.
Honda's probably going to be upset with me for releasing the details of our contract, but I'll do it anyway. It was a handshake. We agreed to race until the point that either one of us don't want to do that anymore.
While Wyndham enjoys a contract built on trust, Alessi and Grant must come to the line and prove themselves.
Gates on the ground. Let's see who grabs the whole shot. Tristan Craig with the advantage. Chad Reed right in behind him, and here comes Villapoto and Dungey.
Passed a lot of guys right away. It's good. 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 Oh, he passed Wyndham. Good boy. Okay, go past Grant.
We look a little farther back. Josh Grant, Mike Alessi. These two have never got along. They've had a run-in the last time they raced here, and they're going to tangle again here soon. Villapoto takes over the lead. Reed going after Tristan Craig. Josh Grant pulls off to the side of the track. He's idling along. Mike Alessi's made the pass on him. Kevin Wyndham's got around him, and he's in cruise control right now.
With his second knee injury of the year, Josh Grant's hope of demonstrating his worth to factory Honda has just disappeared. For Mike Alessi, the stage was set for him to make his case.
So Josh Grant's hurt now?
I don't know what happened to him.
No, they just said in the announcing tower he redid his knee.
Coming up next on the Moto, inside the outdoors.
Come on, you can do it! You can do it!
Villapoto went right in front of me and I high-sided, and then just got run over.
Roger says you were late off the gate.
But it just seemed like the bike didn't go anywhere. It's terrible.
Well, don't have an attitude about the bike. Just go in there and just talk to him like a professional.
There was one thing on Tony Alessi's mind. His son Mike needs a contract for next year. After free agent rival Josh Grant got injured in Moto 1, Moto 2 seemed to be the perfect opportunity for Mike to catch the industry's attention.
Here we go, Gates on the drum. Who's it gonna be to the first turn? Chad Reed grabs a hole shot. Ryan Dungey and Kevin Windham right back behind him, and Villopoto sits about 6th or 7th.
And we have got riders down right here to the west of the town. We're a couple tangled up.
Come on, dude, get up. You can do it.
Reed, then Dungey, then Windham, then Villopoto. It's about heart and who wants the most in this second moto.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Where's the number 800 of Mike Alessi? Normally a great starter.
Come on, get up.
Chad Reed hasn't lost a second moto this year.
Dungey trying to make the move on Reedy.
Come on, Mike, go.
And Villopoto takes that position for Windham.
Here comes Dungey up beside Reed. Dungey's not happy with second. Right now, Dungey's trying to go to the front of the field.
Dungey just shoots by Reedy. Dungey has the lead. Villopoto's about to make his move on Reedy now. He knows he cannot let Dungey get away.
You okay?
Yeah, I hit my head.
No, just take it easy.
I'm okay. I think it would have been stupid if I would have kept going because I was so far back anyway.
Villopoto squares up Reed at the bottom of the hill and out drag races him into the corner.
What's hurt?
Just went back. I got run over by like 6 different guys.
Ryan Dungey followed by the 2 of Villopoto, and Chad Reed back in the number 3 spot.
Your start would be better if you don't take your foot off the foot peg to shift.
The bike jumped out.
He's telling you, if you did the process right, you would have whole shot the race and you wouldn't have been in that situation. Because you came out way back here and you blew by everybody.
That was Villopoto, right?
Yeah, you blew by him. You'd have passed almost all of them. You'd have got right back up to like 8th or something, 9th.
Ryan Villopoto has closed up to the back fender of Ryan Dungey right now. Dungey gets a little squirrely coming out of that corner. Can Villopoto capitalize at the top of the hill?
It really makes everybody's job hard, dude. You would have gotten this guy to the top 20. You would have got 15th, 14th, whatever it was. We would have got some positions, points. Just watch for a second and tell me what you see.
Villopoto closes up on Dungey.
Won't be long now. I give him about another half a lap.
Side by side almost as they come down. Ryan Villopoto knows he does not want to be chasing Ryan Dungey in the last 2 laps of a race. He just doesn't get tired. The guy's like a machine.
Why didn't you just pick your bike up and go?
I could have, but I was so far back I wouldn't even gotten the points.
I just don't know. I want to know the whys.
Because my bike was stuck under 3 motorcycles.
Ryan Dungey looking for his first overall win of the 2011 outdoor season.
Villopoto still hanging in there. He is not giving up.
Kevin Windham, part-timing it in the outdoors, and he's leading a good many of these riders around. And Lakewood, Colorado, will you please help me welcome the defending national champ back to the top step of the podium, rider number 1, Ryan Dungey.
Don't know what to do about your situation, dude. Do you want to get dressed so we can go?
Your outside line by me and to the right, that was fast. So that was really fast. It was actually beautiful passing.
Just another one of those days, you know? I mean, start was decent in the moto, you know, got tangled up with Villopoto, crashed. A couple guys ran him over. I mean, me personally, he should have got up, should have charged back through the pack, but he didn't. So it's a little frustrating.
Tony's an extreme. He does lose sight of the big picture where it's a long season. Mark normally gets the blunt of it right initially. Tony normally calms down and then comes around.
At times, we all lose perspective. The perspective of the process. While Ryan Dungey was celebrating his first overall win of the year, Mike Alessi and Josh Grant were leaving the track in despair. It is an industry that makes its judgments based on 70 minutes of racing on one day of the week.
I think racers as a whole, a lot of our drive comes from getting beat, fear of getting beat. When the gate drops, you continuously have to prove yourself. I'm eventually going to glass these in. I actually hope to do more winning in my career, but it's funny because all that I have and all that I've achieved in the years of racing, it's been a lot more failures than successes. These on both sides of the bar room here actually represent the only wins that I've had, which they're a lot, but I mean, depends on who you compare them against, I guess. As we get further into the game room, I'll show you my walls of mediocrity. Prime example, third, second. But here's a first place from 1982. I think that was my first win. I was born in '78, so I must have been 4, right? Yeah. I don't look back as often as I should. I reflect on these trophies and I reflect on certain races, and fans do as well with me. They'll come up and talk about a certain race that they can remember, but a lot of my life is trying to look forward, and I need to sit back and relax and enjoy the process. Thinking about how to be remembered, I mean, I want my kids to remember me as far as the dedication to something. I mean, I've been in this for 30 years, week in and week out, trying to better myself for racing. I think there's huge lessons I can learn.
Beautiful work, nice work.
A couple of days after Colorado, he's in Red Bull, giving a full maximum effort to the point where he's ready to pass out and puke. You sit there and go, kind of regret the words that I said to him over the weekend. Kind of eat your words a little bit.
Nice work, buddy. That's a huge, huge effort.
While life is unpredictable, love shouldn't be. So as the eyes of a crowd make their judgments in a day, the real task is to be true to those who make their judgment over a lifetime. Next time on the Moto, Inside the Outdoors, Blake Baggett and Dean Wilson have a completely different approach to racing, and they will go to war at both Colorado and Redbud.